How you doing, guys? Welcome back to Coffee and Juice. So there's always a debate that goes on if you're a Thailander or an expat of what's actually the best. So is it low season or high season? Sounds like a simple question because most people will gravitate to high season. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of break down or delineate between both the best that I can. So when people discuss Thailand, normally three seasons come up. You have low, shoulder season, and then high season. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deselect shoulder season. And the way I'm going to do this is that, and I won't keep you that long today, is that high season, think of it like this. In Europe, America, when it starts to get cold there, which is normally the end of October/November, and then the couple of months that follow, or think of it like whenever the winter is finished in America or Europe is when normally high season is over. But sometimes there's an extension. And then another argument that gets presented is that high season is over after Songkran. So now, if we talk about low season, because that's really the focus of the conversation, is we have to discuss high season a little bit and what it actually is. So high season is, once again, it's going to be concentrated with the most volume of people that are traversing through whatever region of Thailand that you're in. Now, when it comes to this discussion, it really is always contingent on what you're looking for. If you're coming down here to, on a quick hit and you want the most, stimulus overload with the most amount of people and that's your thing, then obviously high season is for you. And also look at it like this. If you want to lodge or you want to enjoy the local entertainment, as I call it, it's going to be more expensive because it's a little bit of economics with supply and demand. So also when it comes to training, sometimes they talk about Muay Thai and bodybuilding. What's the most comfortable environment to train in? And that's also going to be debatable. And I'll save that until the end. But let's dip into low season a little bit and what it may have to offer. So now when we talk about low season and we get into it a little deeper, now you have to consider it's also considered to be rainy season. Now, what you have to be comfortable with when you come down during this time of year is that depending on what province or region you're in Thailand, it might rain for a couple of days straight. So what you have to consider if you're going to come down here is that where did you lodge, right? Now, I mean, when it comes to the landscape, the infrastructure of certain places is that you don't want to be in a situation where you're flooded out for a couple of days and you cannot get to where you want to go once it stops raining. So then also, when we talk about the rain, this might sound simple, but this is something that I do. I will always purchase a lightweight poncho, okay, which is about 3/4 length. I do not buy anything out of 7-Eleven. And if you're not prepared, even though there's Lazada and Shopee out here, you're not going to find a very good quality poncho to kind of thwart the rain that you're going to be in. And also something that you can order, and you could probably get it out here, but I would bring it with you if you're going to be down here for the duration of rainy season, is they have something called zip-up galoshes. So now if you have a nice pair of sneakers or whatever footwear you're wearing, one time in a flooded street out here in Thailand, you're going to wreck your shoes. So they have these zip-up galoshes. I'll try to find them and put them, overlay them on the screen for you, is that you want to be prepared for the rain. Now also, if you're not good being in isolation for a couple of days, because you might be alone, because when it rains, Everybody out here in Thailand is like cockroaches. That it rains, everyone stays in, and then when it's nice, you're going to see everyone present themselves. So you may have to make, when I go back to lodging again, do you have the right cable set up? Is your Wi-Fi strong? Because as opposed to high season, you may not have the ability to move around with such freedom due to the weather. So now I just wanted to give you this quick overview because when I was in Soy 6 last night, I got a comment and the guy happens to be right. Low season could be better because there's less people, the prices are better. But once again, you might have to contend with some unfriendly weather. So recommendation, if you're going to be down here long stay, it's not the worst thing to come down here for low season because the prices are better. Then on the flip side of the coin, if you only have an opportunity to do a month or 2 weeks and really experience the region, then I would recommend high season. So coffee and juice, hopefully you got something out of it.